Today's unit is the fifth cycle in the theme Location and Direction. We have come across this theme in units 4, 14, 24, and 34. In the course of this theme, we have learned to say the location and direction indoors and out of doors.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm looking for Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson's office is on the second floor, room 205.
Thank you.
Excuse me, is there a telephone here?
Yes. It's on this floor, the ground floor. Over there, next to the lift.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. I want to see Mrs. Bramley.
Mrs. Bramley's office is on the 4th floor. Take the lift to the 4th floor. It's room 403.
Thank you very much.
That's right. You're on the 5th floor, the second door on the right. Room 516. I'll be there in a moment.
You also know how to ask and say how to get to a place. That is, modes of transport. For example, how can we get to Tirana? We can get to Tirana by train, by bus, by car, by taxi, by plane. But we cannot get there on foot. Vinire përdorimi në parafjalës on. Në shprehjen on foot. Më këmbë.
What shall we do this weekend?
Let's go to the seaside.
Yes, let's.
I want to go to the seaside, too.
All right. We want to go to the seaside.
It's a long way from here.
It isn't. The seaside isn't far from London. It's about 80 kilometres away.
Wait a moment. Brighton is the nearest seaside town.
How far is Brighton? How far is Brighton?
It's 85 kilometres away. It's 85 kilometres away.
That isn't far. That isn't far.
Yes, it is. It's a long way from here. It's a long way from here. And how can we get there?
By train. We can get there by train.
It's too expensive.
It's cheaper by bus.
You mean by coach?
By coach? The coach is very slow.
It's faster by train. We can take a train.
But it's cheaper by coach.
We can go by car. We can go in my car.
It's faster by train. Let's take the train.
In the previous lessons, we have also learned the first, next, last, bus. Vini re shembullin e parë. Forma e shkurtuar. When is the first, next, or last bus for Tirana, please? When is the first bus for Tirana, please? And the second example, dhe shembulli I dytë, pra si mund ta thonim të plot? When does the first, next, last bus leave for Tirana, please? When does the first bus leave for Tirana, please?
It's quite easy to get to Brightly, Peter.
Oh?
You can get a train from King's Cross Station. There are 3 trains an hour.
Oh? Yes.
There's a slow train at 10 minutes past the hour and at 10 minutes to the hour. And there's a fast train on the half hour.
Good.
Are you listening, Peter?
Yes, of course.
You can take a fast train.
Yes.
I thought so.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. That's the problem. That's why you're going to this special club.
Yes.
Now, where were we? Trains from King's Cross on the half hour. A second-class return costs £14.
14 pounds.
I'll ring the station and reserve a seat for you on the train.
All right.
And now, on to our new lesson. Today's unit is concerned with learning about air travel mostly. Air travel. Udhëtim me aeroplan, udhëtim ajror. Air services, shërbimet ajrore, and boat or ferry services. Boat or ferry services. Shërbimet me tragjet. But first, let's see what Francis Matthews says about today's unit.
Hello again. Today, you'll hear someone talking about his holiday. Talking and talking about his holiday. He really enjoyed it. And today, you'll hear some of the English you need when you travel by air or sea, or when you talk about your holiday.
Diku në një klub është thirrur një amator udhëtimesh për të folur për pushimet që ka kaluar një vit më parë. About his holidays in Spain. Në fjalimin e tij prezantues, midis të tjerave, ai përmend edhe një sër shprehjesh e fjalësh të reja, të cilat do t'i mësojmë së bashku. Së pari, ai përdor my dear wife and I. My dear wife and I. Vini re se në gjuhën angleze për emri vetor përdoret në fund të fjalisë pasi janë përmendur të gjithë personat e tjerë. Dërsa në gjuhën shqipe ne do ta fillonim fjalin unë dhe gruaja ime e dashur. Gjithashtu ai përdor edhe shprehjen I hope you will enjoy it as much as we did. I hope you will enjoy it as much as we did. Shpresoj që edhe ju të kënaqeni aq sa jemi kënaqur dhe ne. Pra, as much as. As much as. Ky lokucion në gjuhën shqipe do të përkthehet po aq sa. Dhe shpreha e tretë që përdor ai është lights please. Lights please. Ju lutem dritat, që në këtë kontekst do të përkthehej ju lutem ndizni dritat. Le ta ndjekim.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Sellers are going to give us a talk with pictures about
534 pictures.
Sorry?
With 534 pictures of our holiday.
Good heavens. With 534 pictures about their holiday in Spain last year. Mr. and Mrs. Sellers.
Thank you, and good evening. This is the story of a holiday in Spain, which my dear wife and I had last year. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as we did. Lights, please. Thank you.
Dhe tani të ndjekim së bashku se si e bën paraqitjen e pushimeve të tij në Spanjë zoti Seller. Por në paraqitjen e tij ai përdor një sër termash e shprehjesh të cilat e vështirësojnë shumë të kuptuarit. Për ta lehtësuar punën tuaj, po japim fillimisht një përmbledhje tabelash me fjalët dhe shprehjet e reja të cilat i përdor ai. Ju lutem t'i ndjekim. That's the bookings desk. That's the bookings desk. Kjo është biletaria. The departures board. The departures board. Orari I nisjeve. The arrivals board. The arrivals board. Orari I mbërritjeve. And this is my dear wife at the checking counter. And this is my dear wife at the checking counter. Dhe kjo është gruaja ime në vendin e kontrollit. She is checking in. She is checking in. Ajo po regjistron bagazhin. Është fjala për të marrë kuponin e bagazhit. This is the security control at the airport. This is the security control at the airport. Ky është kontrolli I sigurimit në aeroport. They are checking hand luggage. They are checking hand luggage. Ata po kontrollojnë çantat e dorës. Here the man is checking my wife's passport. Here the man is checking my wife's passport. Ky buri këtu po kontrollon pasaportën gruas sime. And here is my dear wife in the departure lounge. And here is my dear wife in the departure lounge. Ja dhe gruaja ime në hallin e largimit. This is my dear wife going into the duty-free shop at Gatwick Airport. This is my dear wife going into the duty-free shop at Gatwick Airport. Ja gruaja ime dashur duke hyrë në dyqanin e aeroportit. And this is you know who going through the departure gate. And this is you know who going through the departure gate. Dhe kjo është, ju e dini kush, duke kaluar përmes derës së nisjes. We went through the departure gate at 17:24. We went through the departure gate at 17:24. Ne kaluam përmes derës së nisjes në orën 17:24 minuta. And this is our plane. And this is our plane. Dhe ky është aeroplani ynë. I'm sure you will be interested to know that there are 4 flights a day from Gatwick to Madrid. I'm sure you will be interested to know that there are 4 flights a day from Gatwick to Madrid. Jam I sigurt se ju jeni të interesuar të dini se nga Gatwicku në Madrid ka 4 fluturime në ditë. The flight takes 1.5 hours. The flight takes 1.5 hours. Fluturimi zgjat 1 orë gjysmë. The return fare. The return fare. Bileta e kthimit. And here is my dear wife at passport control. And here is my dear wife at passport control. Dhe ja gruaja ime e dashur në kontrollin e pasaportës. This is where we found our suitcase again. This is where we found our suitcase again. Këtu e gjetëm përsëri valigjen. This is the red channel. Goods to declare. This is the red channel. Goods to declare. Vend kalimi me dritë të kuqe. Mallra për të deklaruar. But here is my dear wife going into the green channel. Nothing to declare. But here is my dear wife going into the green channel. Nothing to declare. Por ja gruaja ime duke kaluar në vend kalimin me dritë jeshile. Asgjë për të deklaruar.
This is the beginning of our holiday at our local airport, Gatwick. That's the bookings desk. The departures board. And the arrivals board. And this is my dear wife at the check-in counter. She is checking in. This is the security control at the airport. They're checking hand luggage. Here the man is checking my wife's passport. And here is my dear wife in the departure lounge. This is my dear wife going into the duty-free shop at Gatwick Airport. And this is you-know-who going through the departure gate. We went through the departure gate at 17:24. That is 24 minutes past 5 p.m., of course. And this is our plane. I'm sure you'll be interested to know that there are 4 flights a day from Gatwick to Madrid. The flight takes 1.5 hours, and the return fare is £120. And here is my dear wife at passport control. This is where we found our suitcase again. This is the red channel, goods to declare. But here is my dear wife going into the green channel, nothing to declare. Home we go. Lights, please. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our holiday in Spain.
Heavens. I mean, thank you, Mr. Sellers. I'm sure we all enjoyed that very much. Didn't we, Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Smith!
There are 4 flights a day. The flight takes 1.5 hours.
Dhe tani, mbas fjalimit jo interesant të zotit Seller, por që ishte mjaft i dobishëm për ne, sepse na mësoi një sër termash e shprehjesh të reja, do të kalojmë në pjesën e dytë të mësimit për sot. Edhe këtu, përsëri do të hasim në disa pak terma dhe shprehje të reja. Së pari, to book a holiday. To book my holiday your holiday, a holiday, etc. Të prenotosh pushimet. Së dyti, I'll go by boat instead. I'll go by boat instead. Në vend të kësaj do të shkoj me anije. Dhe gjithashtu në pjesën e parë ne hasëm në shprehen It takes 1.5 hours to get to. It takes 1.5 hours to get to. Duhet një orë gjysmë për të mbritur diku. Kjo shprehje mund të thuhet edhe ndryshe. It takes an hour and a half to get to. It takes an hour and a half to get to. E cila përsëri në gjuhën shqipe do të përkthehej njësoj. Në punësi i cili bën rezervimin e vendeve për pushime, thot midis të tjerave departure and arrival times. Departure and arrival times. Orari i nisjes dhe i mbërritjes. Gjithashtu ai përdor edhe shprehjen make a reservation. Make a reservation. Të rezervosh është fjala për të rezervuar vendet. Dhe së fundi ai përdor shprehjen I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Vini re se folja hope në gjuhën angleze, ashtu si kurse dhe foljet të tjera si know, think, suppose, believe, nuk e duan foljen pas tyre në formën continuous. Dhe folja hope në gjuhën angleze mund të përdoret ose jo edhe me lidhjen that. Në shumicën e rasteve lidhja that nuk përdoret. Pra, I hope that you enjoy, or better, I hope you enjoy.
So I leave from Gatwick Airport and go to Madrid, then take a connecting flight.
That's right, madam. There are 4 connecting flights every day.
Good. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy your holiday, madam.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Why, it's Mrs. Clark.
Oh, hello.
You remember us? We came to your club to give a talk.
Yes, I remember.
Have you come here to book your holiday?
Yes.
My dear wife and I are going to book ours, too. We're going to Mallorca, to Palma.
When?
The last week in July, first week in August.
But I'm going to Palma then.
Oh, really? How nice. My dear wife and I will be very glad to have someone to talk to, won't we, dear?
Excuse me. I say,
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry I can't go to Palma after all.
We can meet at the airport, Mrs. Clark. My dear wife will be glad to have a friend on the plane.
I don't want to fly. I'll go by boat instead.
To Spain, madam.
No, to France.
I'll have my camera with me, of course.
Well, there are boats to France every hour, madam, from Dover and Folkestone. It only takes an hour and a half to get to Boulogne or Calais. I'll give you a list of the departure and arrival times and tell you about fares. Then we can make your reservation.
And afterwards, we can go along to your club again and show the pictures.
I hope you enjoy your holiday. There are boats to France every hour.
Dhe tani përsëri po ja lëm fjalën Francis Matthews për të na bërë përmbledhjen e mësimit të sotëm. With this we say goodbye.
For today, remember, there are 4 flights a day. The flight takes 1.5 hours. I hope you enjoy your holiday. There are boats to France every hour.
I hope you enjoy your holiday. I hope you enjoy your holiday. To make a reservation. To make a reservation. Customs house. Customs house. Luggage. Luggage. Cabin. Cabin. Arrival. Arrival. To arrive. To arrive. To check. To check. Departure. Departure. To depart. To depart. Boat. Boat. Ship. Ship. Birth. Birth. Hope. Hope. To hope. To hope. Fly. Fly. To fly. To fly. To find. To find. To found. To found.